It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
And 5 at the 38-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. He finds Pickens left side. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now third and short.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Prescott to throw here, third and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. The give, it's Blue. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Third down run with Blue. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. Third down. Dak now from the gun. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
45, wide. Hut.
Play action now, Young. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go. Right.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Got a man, and Horn has it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Let's go.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
1st down, Young. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Shotgun snap out of Young. Pass brought in by Tanaroa McMillan. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Escapes the pocket. The left side, Sanders has it. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Turpin with a return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Up the middle, Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Prescott now off the play fake. Hits him on the out route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Prescott. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the gun is Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standards they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Aubrey puts it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Trevor Etienne to return this. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set. 50, green. Hut, hut.
They're going play action. Young. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38. Mitchell up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Hey, think about this for a second, Kate. This league's been around for over 100 years, and we've only seen a field goal of this length a little over 20 times. That is a short list. The number of guys in the league who could be trusted to hit from 60, and an even shorter list the ones who get the chance to try.
And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Yeah, here we go.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Completed here to Tolbert. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Yeah. 26.
First down, here's Dak. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Dak to the air here. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Another throw for Prescott. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Aubrey puts it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get 1 final snap here in the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Here we go, set, ready.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the 2nd half of our wild card game gets underway. On the return, this is ETN. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to not...
Oh, it's a tip drill, intercepted! No one's around him, he's got space. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. Now Young. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. All set to go now from the 35.
It's a gain of 20.
To the air on 1st down, Young. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
It's Young, the throw here on 1st. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Cowboys are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There we go. 26.
Air it out on 3rd. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the double.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Red, stop, come on, set, red, yellow, 60, cut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the move, past the 40. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Okay, ready?
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter.
We're going to 53. Yeah! Here we go. 40. 26.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Cowboys have it, hoping to close out a victory and advance another round. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. To throw, Prescott. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center. Big game downfield. And he gets this down near the 30.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Go, go, go. 40. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Lamb has another one. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Yeah! 26.
Dak off the play fake. They did it! He made the interception! J.C. Horn to pick it off. 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown.
Touchdown, Panthers.
You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Turpin with a return. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
There you go. Wait, take it.
They start the drive with blue. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Prescott here from the gun. Into the hands of Pickett. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Prescott on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense to the line fast.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 40-yard line.
Now Prescott. On the move, headed right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. 47. 26.
Back to throw it. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Down, ready.
Young working from the gun. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down. Now with 2:09 left on the clock. We got a timeout from the defense. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Black. Cut.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he will get this inside the 30. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Panthers up by 4. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Read option on 1st down. He's going to keep it. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Let's go. Jack.
They're going to pass it here.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Red, yellow. Here we go. Striker. 10 black. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. Jukes away from one. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Please take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, kill. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Back to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Panthers make the play that should win them this game. Continued excellence from this defense as they force another interception, Brock, and now a little chance at some redemption for their offense. Had to settle for a field goal after that last pick. Now they get a chance at a touchdown once again.
Yeah, and we know this, Kate. We know the turnover margin in these games is so often a dictator, but when you add points off those turnovers and takeaways, well, you're often in on the winning ledger more times than not.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Set, hut, go. Hut.
Here's Mitchell again. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Dallas.